Hello to all of you viewers of The Pioneer. I hope you're all healthy and well. As the Pioneer team, we continue to share the developments regarding the Russia-Ukraine war. The dark side of war is upon us for another night, and tonight the story of destruction and resistance is being written once again. The conflict between Russia and Ukraine is in full swing, not only on the front lines but also on the ground, where strategic plays are being staged and unexpected attacks are taking place. Tonight is likely to be one of the most memorable moments in world history, because an attention-grabbing attack by Ukraine is likely to shake the Russian army to its core once again. At midnight, under cover of darkness, a Russian military convoy heading towards the city of Rilsk in the Kursk region of Russia was the target of an unexpected and shocking attack. This convoy, struck by the Ukrainian army in a daring and effective operation, stands out as a critical turning point in the course of the war. The logistical support lines, which have been one of the most important advantages of the parties since the beginning of the war, have once again become Ukraine's target with this attack, and Russia's resistance on this front has received another blow. This attack stands out as a new example of the war being felt not only on Ukrainian territory but also on Russia's borders. Such cross-border operations by Ukraine are seen as important moves to lower the morale of the Russian army, weaken its fighting power, and shift the strategic balance in its favor. Tonight's events are a stark reminder that war can erupt not only on the front lines but also in unexpected places and moments. We will now take a deeper dive behind the scenes of this exciting event and analyze in detail the course of the war and the strategic moves made by all sides. Before moving on, here's a small reminder that the Pioneer team is committed to bringing you the latest on the Russia-Ukraine war. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss our daily reports and explanations. We also read all your comments. Please continue to share your ideas about our content and tell us in the comments what content you would like to see on the Pioneer channel. Let's start if you're ready. The Pioneer reports. The sudden and unexpected operation in Kursk has once again demonstrated Ukraine's innovative approach to war strategy. Ukraine's offensive created a serious weakness in Russia's defense lines and significantly shook the military balance in the region. Such surprise attacks show how Ukraine can gain strategic superiority on the battlefield and gain advantage through unexpected moves. Russia could not have foreseen this sudden Ukrainian offensive in the Kursk region. The Russian military thought that military activity in this region would continue in a relatively calm and controlled manner, but Ukraine's bold and decisive cross-border attack on a Russian military convoy completely upset these expectations. The impact of the attack caused great confusion and anxiety within Russia. Such a well-planned and effective attack, especially in a strategically important region like Kursk, caused Russia to seriously question its security and defense strategies. Initial assessments and data emerging in the aftermath of the attack show that there are major problems and vulnerabilities in the Russian defense lines. Ukraine's attack quickly and effectively breached Russian defense lines, significantly limiting the Russian military's capacity to respond to this sudden attack. This easy undermining of the strong defense structure that Russia had emphasized throughout the war put Russian military officials and strategists in a difficult position. In the aftermath of the attack, Russian military authorities have moved swiftly to recognize their defensive lines, but the damage and demoralization caused by the attack will take time to repair. Ukraine's sudden attack on Russia's Kursk region has had significant consequences for the course of the war. This attack is considered a critical turning point for Russia's military mobilization on the battlefield. The sudden threat posed by the attack forced Russia to shift troops from different fronts. In particular, there are concerns that such sudden force shifts could weaken Russia's military presence on the other fronts. Immediately after the attack, the Russian army quickly sent reinforcements to the Kursk region to reinforce its defense lines. However, it is not yet clear how such sudden and necessary strategic moves will affect the overall balance of the war. Ukraine's attack on the Kursk region was a completely unexpected blow for Russia. This operation once again demonstrated Ukraine's strategic capabilities on the battlefield and the level of its operational planning. In particular, the targeting of a convoy carrying troops shifted from Russia's Kharkiv front shows how meticulously Ukraine planned this operation and how closely it monitored Russia's military movements. According to the allegations, a military convoy carrying Russian soldiers serving on the Kharkiv front, who had been transferred to Kursk due to the intensity of the fighting in the region, was targeted in a cross-border operation organized by Ukraine. The destruction of the convoy proves that Ukraine has been monitoring Russia's logistics lines and troop movements on the battlefield with great precision. Ukraine's timing and location of the strike was critical to the success of the operation. The attack took place at night when the convoy was moving towards Rilsk in the Kursk region. The sudden raid by Ukrainian forces came as a big surprise to the Russian troops. The attack was so fast and effective that the Russian soldiers in the convoy came under intense fire before they knew what hit them. While no detailed information has yet been released about the tactics and weapon systems used by Ukraine in this attack, the results of the attack are quite clear. The convoy was completely destroyed and the attack caused a huge loss of morale for Russia. Initial reports following the attack revealed that Russia was completely unprepared for such an attack. In particular, the claim that the convoy consisted of troops shifted from the Kharkiv front to the Kursk region for reinforcement is a strong indication that Russia is resorting to such deployments to cover weaknesses on other fronts. However, the fact that these troops were discovered and targeted by Ukraine reveals serious flaws in Russia's military planning and logistics. It highlights the inadequacy of Russia's strategic plans and war preparations, while at the same time demonstrating the sophistication of Ukraine's intelligence and operational capabilities. As a result, the fact that such shipments were quickly detected and neutralized by Ukraine demonstrates once again the seriousness of the vulnerabilities in Russia's military operations. What do you think? How will Russian military leaders have to revise their military strategies after the destruction of this convoy in Kursk? How might this incident affect confidence within the Russian military? Is Ukraine's successful offensive in Kursk a signal for more similar operations on other fronts? How do you think such attacks will affect Russia's overall defense strategy? Let us know in the comments. We read and care about them.